Welcome to Tub Time with Trixie. Can you see me? I can't see me, so I feel very blind. Hopefully you can see me. And what you will have noticed is this time at Tub Time, I figured out how to work bath bubbles. And it's pretty freaking awesome. Hey everybody, I can see me now. All right, so listen. I have figured out how to work. This is, I finally, after this is my sixth episode. And I finally figured out how to put bubbles together. So the only reason why I'm saying this is that if, again, there's nothing here besides a lot of heart and a lot of parts. So if you start to see a nipple, you have to scream, call me, do something, as I don't want to get kicked off of Facebook. Let's just jump right to it today, you guys. I have a very special guest joining us right here. Please introduce yourself. Y'all, this is Emily Conelly, my other half, the perfect woman, my best friend, my partner in crime, my partner in Trixie Mix Productions. And we have been really working hard all week on a bunch of stuff. And that's actually why I asked her to come on today, because even though you guys see me in the tub all day, we actually do work and we wanted to tell you about it. So Emily, take it away. Ooh.
Uh-oh, I lost you.
Okay, it's okay. You got this. I'm just going to hold the bubbles by my boobs and pray.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing.
Okay, here, wait. All right, here, let me do this. I'm going to start by, all right, so you have to understand, we met each other when we were both 18, barely, and our relationship has grown over the years. And so there's obviously a lot of history, so I already know everything about her. So I'm going to do a Q&A style situation for you, okay? All right, first off, your name is Emily Conelly. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do?
I hang out with you all the time, all day long. I see your butt a lot, but apparently I'm not allowed to show mine.
Yes, that's actually something we've, I'm going to interrupt you there just briefly. We do need to have an HR at Trixie Mix Productions, because while my butt hanging out all the time feels like a business thing, sometimes when everybody else's butt is hanging out, I get a little bit it just feels very unprofessional. So I'm trying to maintain a professional work environment.
So I do all the really exciting back-end work, like make sure the checks get written, make sure the checks get deposited, do some scheduling, pick up the underwear, make the website. I don't know, what else do I do?
She basically does it all. So whenever you see somebody in a Trixie Mix production...
Headpieces sometimes?
Oh yeah, so you guys, if you remember the headpiece I was wearing in the last episode when I interviewed Ted Long, the pink one, that was done by this lady, and I'm not sure if you can see right now, but she is wearing basically all of nature with a lot of sparkle on her head, drinking out of a tiki cup, so cute. Oh look, there's a back, I love it.
And there's a man version, and I have two more of these if anybody wants to buy them.
I love it. But the thing that she did say, which I don't think she gave herself enough credit for, and this is what we've been working on almost all week, well, at least since Monday. Oh, God. So anyways, we have been working independently from our own homes on trying to get resources to our performers and to performers.
Socially distanced.
So we are so socially distant, yet so social. And the thing is that we've been working really hard to sort of create a list of resources, figure out what resources we are applicable for, because on Monday we essentially all lost our jobs because we have no more work. We can't get into a venue, we can't have more than 50 people. So we have been thinking and working really hard. And we saw something that was really inspiring that I can't remember who made it now off the top of my head, but they had created this bartender tip fund. And so I talked to Emily, and we actually put together a performer tip fund that we just posted online today, or actually yesterday, last night, but I wanted to sort of roll it out today. We sent an email out to a bunch of performers that we know, so we're trying to put everybody up on there. Okay.
I can see it. Can you see it?
I see nothing. Oh, I see it! Oh my God, it's there! Okay, so basically, if you go to TrixieMix.com, just the tips, there's a listing of performers that we have gotten permission to list their names in Venmo. And so if there's a performer that you really like, please tip them. And what we're still adding people to the list. So if you want to be added to the list and you're a performer and maybe you didn't get the email, email her. She's info at trixiemix.com. And also, I started want to put this out there too. I got the opportunity to perform with Michelle Lamore in her quarantine cabaret, which was amazing. And I've been talking to some of the performers here about doing something like that. So hopefully we'll launch out some burlesque for your living room within the next few days or so. So definitely stay tuned. Well, now that we got the business stuff out of the way, because really that's what the whole point of this was today, is to be naked in the tub with you and let you know about what we're trying to do to help our friends and our coworkers. And I mean, technically it's family. Like, we're a family of friends. We're not blood related, but we're sparkle related. But now that we did that, I feel like we should just shoot the shit and talk smack and drink.
Yeah, totally.
All right.
What's your duck's name?
What? Oh my! He actually doesn't have a name. Rubber Ducky doesn't have a name. I am so concerned that my nipples are gonna fly out. It is terrifying. But look at how much.
It actually looks like you got like a sensor bar because they're neat. I'm gonna look.
Oh my God! I can see the right nipples from this angle. Listen though, look at how big my boobs are. My actual. I'm gonna just put my hand on the bubbles to keep it. My actual boob stops about. I'm gonna turn profile for you. My actual boob stops here. But my bubble boob stops here. So I've actually grown a size, which I think we all are growing due to this quarantine situation.
I've eaten a lot of cookies that I made.
Oh, you made cookies?
Made cookies.
So I've been trying to abstain from cheese, honestly, because I feel like that's sort of like when you open that door, it's not getting closed. However, so I haven't had cheese. Like, I mean, I've had cheese, but not like a block of cheese until today.
You should not.
Oh my God, today was a bad one. Today I got into the pimento cheese that was so freaking good. That comes in like literally a bucket, and I get it at Costco because I need that much of it. And I did that, and the event when we did an event with Moe, and they were kind enough to give us some champagne after the event. So I popped that bottle. So while I don't have a cocktail here, my Sunday was spent brunching with a tub of cheese and a bottle of Moe. It was pretty good.
I thought about opening my Moe today for this, but I went with the shark instead.
Oh, it's very, very nice.
It seemed bathtub appropriate.
It's
but
very
I put up
bathtub.
my rhinestones for you. Look at these earrings.
Oh, I also think I should mention this, just in case you're not quite grasping this. I'm in the tub and Emily is in the tub. Hashtag perfect woman. We are the same person. Amazing.
And I match my wallpaper.
And you match your wallpaper. I don't have wallpaper, but
as does my cup.
You are just killing it. Yeah, I was going to say, I would like to tell one story, and then we can set these fine people on their way to drink alone or with their friends at home. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love to hang out with you guys the whole time, but I just feel like I'm so used to talking to people when I can hear or see their responses, and not being able to hear or see the responses is a little weird. So I can't tell if you guys are enjoying this or not.
Nobody's commenting much on Facebook, but they are sending hearts.
Oh, hearts works! If you like it, put a heart. Heart. I'm going to keep my hands here.
I hearted it.
You don't count, though. You're on the episode. You have to heart it. Okay, listen. We're going to tell a story about when...
Oh my God, you got a laugh? There's another laugh. Darla just hearted us.
Darla, thank you! You're the one
Elizabeth Celine just hearted us.
Elizabeth.
Mamie's watching.
Mamie.
My dad is watching. There's a whole bunch of hearts coming now. Everybody wants to heart.
All right, again, put a heart, show a lot of heart. The more hearts we see, the more I'll push these bubbles down. Just kidding. I don't want to be kicked off of Facebook. What happened? What happened?
You're going to push the bubbles down. Nothing happened.
I am so terrified of being off of Facebook. Okay, another thing. Yes.
Wait, what's your story you're going to tell?
I want to tell a story about you and me, and I think that the story we should...
Does it involve the Jade Tiger?
No, that's another day. That's another day. I feel like we should tell the double date story, or I feel that was a really good one. Or I'm trying to think if there was another story.
Ooh, Petal Hirma Van Voss is watching from her tub.
Good. If you're in the tub, just make sure your electronics are safely away. And I would like to also comment, a lot of you have expressed concern about this TV falling into the tub and electrocuting me, but I am told by my technical advisor Zeus that it's supposed to like just turn off or something. And then also, while it may look like it's actually really close to the tub, like this whole bathroom is an optical illusion. Like, you know, I don't even have a door handle. Like, it's all weird. So this is actually
It's all just like props. It's like, it's not even real water. It's just
this isn't actually even Emily. This is an actress I hired to pretend to be my business partner, Emily. That's the truth of the matter. Yeah, no, I think that's only the double date story. Unless, do you have a better story or something else you want to share?
Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Okay.
Would you like to start it off?
I'm going to start it off and she's going to fill it in. Okay, so once upon a time, long ago, in a place called Nashville, Tennessee, I was a ballerina and so was Emily. And we were dancing and doing our life and living and having a good time. When all of a sudden, she's like, we went out to a club. What was the name of that?
Oh, yeah, okay.
What was the name of that club? What was the name of that club?
Johnny Jackson's Soul Satisfaction, because it was the only place you could go when you were under 20.
Under 21.
It's 18 and up club, yeah, under 21.
Obviously, it was the coolest club in Nashville as they allowed 18-year-olds in.
Obviously. Also, the Minx Factory did too, but that's not where this story happened.
All right, this was Johnny Jackson's Soul Satisfaction that we also recommend the Mix Factory from '99. But basically, Emily meets this guy, and she's like, oh, he's cute. And he had this cute little shirt on, this cute little
He was wearing like all vintage clothes. His name was Dylan. It seemed like my dream guy.
It was her dream man. Oh, I know what I'm going to say next, and then we're going to let her go. All right, so listen. So it was this dream guy, and she's like, I want to go on a date with you. He's like, I want to go on a date with you. Anyways, that's not exactly how it went, but they ended up talking afterwards. And he said, oh, yeah, I'll totally go. I got these tickets to a hockey game. Why don't you invite your girlfriend, because I'm going to invite my guy friend, and so you should just invite your girlfriend. Like, basically this guy had...
He would only go with me if I would bring a friend.
I don't know if he thought she was going to murder him, or like if he just needs that type of... I like, in hindsight, upon review, I think maybe he wasn't confident, which people...
Or straight.
Or straight, yeah, and listen, it doesn't matter whether you're straight, gay, bi, whatever, asexual, it doesn't matter, but have the confidence to, when you ask somebody out on a date, to then do it without holding anybody's hand. Because I trust you, I believe in you. Somebody wants to make out with you, they want to do like, especially after this quarantine, people are going to be like, they're going to be banging it out. Like, just like, I want to show you, but I'm afraid to move my arm from the bubbles. But they're going to be doing it, and they want to do it with you. So anyway, and I told Emily, I go, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
Go.
But I did it. And then I'm going to let you take it from here.
I would take it from here. Okay, so we had to meet them downtown, but it turned out that they were very late arriving because they did not live in Nashville, actually. They lived in, like, East Tennessee, and may have been preschool teachers or daycare attendants or something like that. And they showed up in, like, cargo pants and flannel shirts that were like 3 sizes too big and like 10 years too late for the grunge era. And so we go into the arena where obviously Trixie was concerned because her date was even worse than mine somehow. It was all very superficial, but we were 18. And so then we go in, and one of them has to go get cash from the ATM because it was 1999 and we couldn't pay for anything any other way. And as we're going,
which, just for those of you, let me clarify for those. I have to clarify for the youngins. Yes, in the time of the 90s. Yes, in the time of the 90s, y'all are familiar with the ATM, but this was a pre-debit card. This was pre-debit. People still had beepers.
Eric says this isn't going to show up, but here's my mom joining us.
Oh my God! Oh my God, the bubbles are leaving my tits! Oh, here, wait, look, I'm going to add some decor.
Okay, so, anyway. Okay, so,
I'm just going to like...
finish explaining the ATM, sorry.
Oh yeah, so basically ATMs were a thing that happened in the 90s. People didn't have debit cards, and there was no way to meet his friend ever because this was like email had just been invented. People had just been invented. Like some people didn't even have cell phones. They had car phones, which were the size of a small child, and it had to be in the car. It only worked for 7 minutes. So that was a thing.
Also,
that stayed
Darcy
present.
can't wait to make up with someone. Grandma Fun has joined us, and Brian Wolf has joined us too. Lizzie is watching, and Joseph Smula says, because of the soapy bubbles, we are guaranteed COVID-19 free, and everyone should be watching while in the bubble bath.
I love this. You guys are awesome.
Okay. So anyway, one of the boys goes off to procure cash. And so now we're left alone with the second boy. I don't know which was which, but Trixie's date was named Rod.
You really should
there's
use names,
information that
because what
I'll
if they
give
still
you
follow
later.
us?
What?
We should change the names of the innocent.
I'm sorry. Look, they don't know. I don't know their last names. Anyway, we are on our way up the escalator. One of them has gone. One of them is with us, and the one that's with us turns to us and says, "So, I went to a fight and a hockey game broke out, and we politely tried to pretend
We're like,
to laugh." It went along our business and got up to our seats, and then the second one came along and joined us. And within like half an hour, he says, "Hey,
Wait.
so I heard this joke."
I have to clarify.
Wait, what?
So I have to clarify this for the people. So this guy just said this joke, this terrible joke that we were politely laughing about. But then when the other guy so the guy who was going to the ATM, he then comes back. When
he
the
comes
other
back and he says, "Hey, so I heard this joke. I went to a fight and a hockey game broke out."
both guys used the same joke in like a 30-minute period when the other one had left. And it was just like,
it turned out that we were at a hockey game and very few fights broke out, so it was a very, very short match.
it was like a record-breaking
and then
short.
It was far too early to politely leave, so they invited us to go to Planet Hollywood, which was across the street from
No,
us.
I thought we went to Spaghetti Factory.
No, Planet Hollywood!
I love National Spaghetti Factory!
Wait, no, because then, so we went to dessert with them to Planet Hollywood, and then after that, we finally were like, yeah, it's Saturday night, we obviously have to work in the morning on Sunday morning, like, we can't hang out with you anymore, you better go back to East Tennessee. And then we went to meet our friends who worked at Spaghetti Factory as they were getting off work, and we were hanging out in front of the Spaghetti Factory, and then suddenly the two boys walked by and we had to jump behind a car.
No, okay, clarification. All right, so to wrap up, to go concisely, it was a double date that I'm being forced on because I love her, and we get there and it gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. However, we're gonna make a night of it because once we ditch the guys, or not ditch,
Yeah.
but like politely excuse ourselves to go work early on Sunday morning, we're like, oh, let's go visit our friends. And I'm just telling her, like, we're just walking towards Spaghetti Factory, talking about, like, how much I never really want to do this again, but I love you, but like, never again. And out of nowhere, this girl shoves me behind a car in a parking lot on the cement and goes, down! Like, shut up! Like puts her hand over my mouth. I thought I was getting shot at. The gentleman,
That's true.
It was very intense. You know,
Which is not the only time that's happened. But so, taking back to Rod, it turns out that he was actually the piano tuner for Nashville Ballet. So this was not the only time we would see him. So then every time he came, we had to pretend that we did not know him or like hide in another room.
With that being said, I have an amendment, or I guess a little tag online. I actually, after Katrina, I ran into one of them at XN. Yes.
I don't think I did that.
I couldn't believe they remembered me. I didn't remember them until they were like, it was one of the guys, and he was like, hey, I honestly don't remember which one it was, but he was like, hey, remember we went to a hockey game once? I was like, oh my God! And all I could do was laugh. I swear to God it happened. I swear to God. So basically,
And that was like collectively our probably second date. Ever.
In the world. We were very, very good ballerinas. We were very, very bad at being social as youngins.
You could probably tell now.
Oh yeah, we're killing it. We're killing it. Which a side hustle I have. Okay, we gotta wrap it up. All right, sorry, I'll talk to her forever. Emily, you have been a lovely guest. We are going to continue talking with the cameras off. My drink. What's happening? Are my boobs showing? Oh my god! No, I'm just.
No, I was squeaking my ducky and Stanley came to make a cameo.
Oh. Now we have 2 guests. That's 1 guest too many. There's only 1 guest allowed a night on Time with Trixie. He's not allowed.
Well, I can't control him.
Nobody can control him. All right, you guys have been a lovely audience. If you would like to tip our friends, the other dancers in town, please go to TrixieMix.com, just the tips. We're going to be adding people to that list throughout the week. If you are not on that list,
want to get added, email.
If you want to be added, email info@TrixieMix.com, and hopefully we will be having online performances available for you soon too, which will, fingers crossed, get rolled out in the next 2 days, maybe, if we're lucky. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and bye-bye quarantine land. Keep staying in the tub and don't lick my boobs.